Okay, so I brought in another person in RTA, Praj. Want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Praj. You can call me Praj Wall. I have been in RTA for a year and a half now, same as her. Got in same time she did. I think you were in my first class ever, actually.
What class?
What was that class? The one in Kerr Hall. The one with like social media, like creative media writing. Creative writing.
Okay.
No, processes.
Creative processes, yeah. I hated that class.
Yeah.
But let's not talk about it.
But yeah, so I've been here a year and a half now, and I gotta say I like it. Personally, like Uba said earlier, the importance of like committing your time and energy to this program.
Do you feel like you've done that?
I really don't, because I commute from a really long distance.
Yeah.
But that's gonna change soon. So I'm gonna move here just so I can spend more time with like the people in the school and enjoy like the school life and like be able to put my time and energy into this program, because it really does require you to like push yourself outside of school and really just be proactive about your approach with like your learning and your connections here.
It's not even like, it's like some people in our program literally have their own like production company, or they shoot videos professionally, they shoot weddings, stuff like that. So if you're not really like doing things, by the time you graduate, you're gonna be so behind literally everybody else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just like it's super important to like just do shit outside of your class.
No, but like so much. It's actually not even funny. It's kind of like a hassle. It's really a pain in the ass sometimes, but like you have to be like really hungry, because otherwise you're not gonna get what you want out of it, and there's no point. You should go into some sort of creative business. Like they have like what's it called? Creative industries.
Media.
No, they have creative industries, right? So if you want more business stuff, you don't want to like actually be producing content, maybe look at that at Ryerson. But if you want to be in media, working, you're gonna have to literally put in so many hours. Like this is not like a 9 to 5, it's like a 9 to like 11. It's like
it's a 9 to 9.
It's literally 24 hours, honestly.
Yeah. You gotta be able to like adapt to like the different, like it's a like the field we're going into, like media is a very like changing field all the time, right? So you got to be present and able to adapt to all the things that are going on around you, and you can't be left behind, basically.
Okay, socially, what do you think about RTA socially?
Socially, RTA,
and especially being like a minority, like what do you think about that? Because everyone's white, literally.
Yeah.
Like majority of people are white in this industry, or like in our school too. So it's hard to like, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely like. It's interesting with like there's a lot of white people. There's mostly white people here, but there is a good amount of like minorities here, and I feel like if you are a minority, I'd urge you to apply to a program like this, because we as minorities need expression in like media nowadays, right?
I mean, like a presence in
media. Like a presence, yes, like a presence in media. We need to be able to make our mark, basically, and show other perspectives rather than the one we're just used to now.
Like, do you like the curriculum? Like, I feel like some of the things, it's like super like, I don't know, not inclusive enough, to be honest. Like even in media history, all these things, it's like we'll learn stuff, but it's only catered to white culture.
Yeah, I mean,
like
European and Western culture, yeah, for sure. The curriculum, like, with those classes, I don't really care too much. I don't.
I get good at those classes. Yeah. They're really easy, but they're like, for me.
It's not interesting for me personally. I like being able to do things, create stuff, and like that's what I like. So classes like single camera production, multi-camera production, script writing. Multicam's good. They're all good. Yeah, courses like that, they really get you out there and give you real-time experience with a lot of the equipment that are like industry standard now. So that's always a plus.
Yeah, we have access to like what's called Premiere Pro, all of the like Adobe stuff.
Yeah.
And like we have like a 24-hour like space basically. So it's in the RCC, Rogers Communication Center. So you can use the computers 24 hours. We have like all the editing software. So it's really good if you want to make your own stuff, you have access to it. But what do you think about producing content in RTA? Because unless it's like school related, they don't really care to help support you and what you're doing. But yet they're like, oh, you need all this extra stuff, but we're not going to help you. We only care about your school and if you're paying money to use this equipment.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
Yeah, so there's that. You're not really allowed to take out equipment outside of school, like outside of school projects and school like.
This is a school project.
School project, basically. This is a school project. We're doing it. We're advertising our TA right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't really take out equipment for your personal use. But it's just a bargain we have because other programs don't even have access to this equipment. Like I know OCAD is really.
They do. They have like the photography people
Yeah.
have that too.
Yeah, but they can't take it out. Yeah, but they can't take it out. No,
if they're
not
taking
for-
a class, true.
Yeah.
True.
But it's similar here.
Yeah.
But they don't really allow people to take the equipment off school property, which we are allowed to do for certain classes, of course. And like just the access to a lot of things. We do have a lot of restrictions, but it's an all right balance between the pros and the cons. But I would enjoy if this program gave more like creative freedom to the students and let them do stuff outside of class, because that's where I feel like most of the connections in this program are made.
No, literally.
Yep.
Do you feel like I feel like my expectations are like met higher in certain things and lower in certain things, if that makes sense? Like, I don't know. I feel like I feel like there should be more support in terms of like finding internships. A lot of the stuff, it's like all very independent. So if you're not like very independently driven and want to do stuff on your own, it's going to be hard to succeed. Because like even like now I'm like, oh, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing for practicum. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing for like my internships next year, which is after a semester, and you're already supposed to be applying, like pre-applying and all that kind of stuff. So you don't really like, no one like advertises it. You have to seek a lot of things on your own, which is good and a bad thing because it like helps you like adult.
Yeah,
because
adulting. It's like they don't hold your hand through it, but like sometimes you do need a little bit of a guidance. Like here's where you need to go. But like I feel like with this course, considering like how new it is, it's really.
Is it new? It's not that new.
It's relatively no. It's like the course.
New
format.
media is the only new one.
Yeah, but the course format and like the way they're teaching is new. So like the teachers are catching on, the students are doing some catch up. So it's kind of like the teachers do need to do a much better job of like conveying like the.
Shout out to Steve.
Shout out to Steve.
Steve, my business producer, Rob. He's so lit. Okay. He's not like an actual prop, but they contract him, and he's like super real, and he just says what's on his mind. Lit.
So yeah, so the profs need to be able to like really engage with the students, but I understand it can be a little bit difficult sometimes. Everyone has a life, but yeah, no.
So someone applying, what would you be your advice, or would you be like, apply to this school, it's lit? Don't apply. Like, what's your take?
If you like with any program, if this is really what you want, if you want to go into a program that teaches you how to create content, like physically, how do you create?
So even in front or behind the scenes.
Yeah, like behind,
so
like
even paperwork.
Yeah, even paperwork. How to create content from scratch, from basically start to beginning, from storyboards, shot lists, audio plans, and all that. Do all this paperwork. Lighting, and then create content, and then get it reviewed by a bunch of what's the word I'm looking for? Like
industry people?
Industry professionals who can like give you honest and like important critique. So that's really good. Sometimes you may feel a little bit lost in this program because you don't know where what's your next step. But with that, again, there are teachers out here. Shout out to Gary Gold, who you can can talk to and that can really guide you through this program.
I felt like I don't know why like this program's like up and down. Like I feel like, or just me personally, like how I feel about myself in the program, it's like it makes my self-esteem a little bit low sometimes, not gonna lie. Because if I'm not doing things, if I'm not shooting, I'll feel like less than, if that makes sense. I'm like, I'm not being productive. Like I'll be down in the dumps, you know?
I mean, but it's a good thing because that urges you to like go out and produce and make content. But yeah, if you are trying to take this program because you want an easy degree or something, or you would just no.
But no one switched.
You are working hard.
I haven't met. I don't think anyone switched out of our program. A lot of people switch into our program.
Yeah.
Like no one's like transferred or dropped the class. You know what I'm saying? Unless they get like a movie role or something. Like no one's leaving. So that's something good. Like no one leaves. And if you want to do like if you want to intern or like do semesters abroad, we're partnered with schools like literally all over the world. I'm trying to apply to do a semester abroad, so it's really cool because you can go literally Asia, Australia, Europe,
America, if you want.
the U.S. if you're feeling. I don't even think we have any from the U.S. right now. Actually,
No?
It's all like not North
Okay,
America.
I mean that's good because then we can
Turn up.
spread.
Oh my God, yeah. Talk about like moving out and how that's cause I don't know anything about that. Like, talk about it.
Yeah. Okay.
This is like super adulting. It'll be
You wanna talk
adulting
about
101,
moving
moving out.
All right. Let's talk about moving out. This is actually, well, I'll tell you my personal story. This is my second time moving out.
When you move out before.
I forgot about your first.
Yeah. So initially, when I got into this program, I kind of didn't realize how much I would need to like
Live close.
live close by, and I didn't know how much how much of my time and energy this would need. So within the first year, I decided I was like, okay, I gotta move here. So by the end
To downtown.
Yeah, downtown Toronto.
Because where do you
Canada.
live? Where do you live?
I live in Brampton.
Brampton.
Mans. So I moved here in earlier this year, March. Sorry, not March, like somewhere before March. And I lived here till I think February to April, till the end of April. And I was gonna stay here longer. I had a place down by Yonge and St. Clair.
Oh yeah, it wasn't even that close though.
No, it was far. It was like an hour walk. This is the place.
Walk. When are you gonna walk?
My place now is like, what? I was gonna show them my leg. My leg
Okay.
is.
You can't even see it. It's not in frame, but okay.
You can't see it. Oh shit.
There you go.
Yeah. So I was gonna stay there longer, but I broke my leg, and then I had to move. I had to move back to Brampton, and now that I am finally healed up and now I have a good job, I can afford to live down here. So today, this very day,
Right?
this video is being filmed. I am moving my stuff downtown. Adulting is interesting. I don't think I've fully adulted yet.
Yeah.
But I do own a lease. I did.
Oh damn!
I did rent out like a
U-Haul truck.
like a U-Haul truck today. Look,
Damn.
see, this is how many keys I have. These are all my keys. These two are my house keys. This is my house key in Brampton.
So, am I just not adulting to the extreme because I live with my parents?
Hey,
I live downtown with my parents and I'm an only child, so
I feel
I'm blessed.
I feel like it's different for everybody, right? I like to be independent. I like my space. I
Yeah.
don't like when people get in my shit at all. So that's why I wanted to move here to get that independence. Plus, I needed to be close. With Uba, it's a different case because she kind of
I'm so conveniently. What is that? It's like
conveniently placed
on a
here,
good day,
yeah.
it's like a 15-minute TTC. If I get on the streetcar on the subway, it's like 15 minutes.
Really? I think I live closer than you then.
Yeah, you live a bit closer than me now. Yeah,
See?
privilege. Anyways,
But yeah,
Yo.
so adulting is interesting and
so new year, new you. 2018's pulling up. New year, new you.
yeah, man. I saw this meme and it was like 2016. No. Yeah, 2016, the caterpillar. I was a caterpillar. 2017, I was a cocoon.
No,
And
2018, you're gonna
I'm
be a
the fucking
butterfly.
butterfly. So yeah, that's something.
Okay.
I hope that happens.
I have like New Year's resolutions, kind of.
What? Like what?
It's like all the basic ones. Go to the gym.
Oh,
Cause I feel like I should probably do that. You know, maybe like
I
once a
mean,
week.
no-
I'm not gonna be like,
no-
oh, I'm gonna go every day. That's some dumb shit.
knowing you, like you have you like take care of your body, so you have a good diet. You don't exercise per se, but
No, but like if what if I
you
get into
balance it
trouble? I'm
out.
trying to beat someone up. You know, self-defense. Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
New Year's, I want people to stop. Okay, personally, I'm really like a
Jolly.
It's Christmas, yo. Come on. I'm like a jumpy, like
You're like a joker. You know.
like a joker.
No one
kinda.
takes you serious.
Yeah. Is that you? Do
No,
you take
I
me
take you
seriously?
serious.
Okay.
Sometimes. Not all the
So,
time. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean, what?
You're saying you want people to take you seriously.
Yeah, sorry.
Yet you have the
You
attention
fucking make
span
me-
of a 10-year-old.
You make me lose. That's my New Year's resolution to make people understand I'm a valuable asset.
You're a valuable asset.
Because I want to be, because I
Know
want to
your
be hired.
worth. Know your worth.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a valuable fucking asset. People should pay for me a lot of money.
Okay, for what tasks?
Any kind
Anything specifically?
like, I don't know,
Photography.
like photography or like.
Oh, you could do photography?
I dabble.
So when have I reaped the benefits of this photography skill for my Instagram?
Anytime you want.
Okay. Building and networking.